we've reached the end of May. So, wow, it was a lot. All right, before we start, real quick, just again, want to get to 1,000 subs before the end of the year, and I feel like it can happen. I really do. We're at 706, 705, somewhere around there, and the number keeps going up. So again, if ever you've liked anything I've ever put out, or if you really like just watching me yap into a microphone while Sonic Colors music is playing, subscribe. I'm here all the time, every day, apparently. I have yet to break the streak, so we're cooking. That said, let's jump right into it, shall we? So, like I said, this month was a lot, and the biggest thing that happened was, without question, the biggest thing I've ever done on my channel. That was on May 12th, my birthday. I hosted a tournament. I hosted the Dynamic Duo Dash, something that I've wanted to pull off something along those lines for a while. I wanted to get as many people as possible in the same room and just have it be a field day. And I think it could not have possibly gone any better. There was like one or two technical issues that managed to get resolved. When I was planning the whole thing, it took weeks, by the way. It was huge. Like, for the first half of the month, I did a lot of gaming videos, but kind of like fell off a little bit. I guess not visually for you guys, because I'm still uploading daily, but like, I ended up going like through my entire backlog of videos, because there were days that I just didn't have time to record anything, because I was trying to prepare for this tournament. Like I said, it was a lot, but I got it all done. And whenever I would have an idea of something new to add to the table to like make the whole thing just even better, it was a matter of like, okay, but could I feasibly work this in without having to sacrifice anything, is what it ended up being. Is like, do I have to sacrifice something else to make room for this? And I didn't want to make any sacrifices. So I, with the time I had, felt like I did everything I could, everything I wanted to do. And I'm so glad I was able to have such a good head on my shoulders for all of it, because it came out so well. I managed to get 14 people in the same Discord call, and everyone just had a good time. And everyone I've spoken to since that participated in it was like, hell yeah, can't wait to do it again next year. Which is wild, because I didn't even intend for this to be an annual thing, like the whole tournament. It's... Again, thank you everyone who participated. It would not have been that awesome without everyone there. And man, it was awesome. So, like I said, it took a long time to prep for all of that, but I got it all done, and it was the best damn thing I have ever put out. And I couldn't have been happier with it. But, literally the very next day, I ended up on a flight to Virginia for my little sister's grad. I don't know if you heard that, but I have a new friend. I got him this month.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Talking Flower. So, the day after the tournament, ended up flying out to Virginia for my little sister's graduation, and also so my family could celebrate my birthday, which is like really cool. We went to a place called Level 99. It's like video game escape rooms in real life kind of thing. It's great. It was awesome. But the main purpose of going up there was for the little sister's graduation. And it was a lot. It was very stressy. It's a graduation. So, you know, a lot going on there. But I didn't have any videos prepped for it ahead of time, because like I said, the tournament took everything time-wise. So I kind of just went, all right, I'll just record stuff while we're up there. So I recorded some in-person stuff, some singing, did the whole Star Fox command a bit, or it's just, you know, recorded my BS screen, why not, right? But just IRL stuff for the most part. But immediately after we got back, I got sick. And you can probably still hear it, like, I haven't entirely worked it out of my system. For the most part, I have, but... Drinking water's good for you. You should do it. Yeah, for the most part, I've worked it out of my system, just not entirely. You might still be able to hear it, but it took a lot of energy. Like, for the first bit of that sick, it was like a damn, I kind of just don't want to record anything. Like, I don't have the energy to sit at my desk and be everything for an extended period of time, so I kind of just didn't. I spent most of that time just relaxing, trying to, chill off the sickness, I guess. Because I still had to do my job. I still had to work. So, I didn't have all the energy all the time. I know, coming from me, that's crazy. I need to stop getting sick. That's like the bane of my existence. But, like I said, it just meant that I wasn't able to record as much gaming stuff as I would have liked, which I'm thankful that I got a lot of gaming stuff in like the first half of the month, because it meant that I had, a little bit going on in terms of like it wasn't just all IRL videos this month. Like I had a nice balance, I think. It was just weirdly paced, but whatever, right? It still came out nice. But like I said, first half of the month got a lot of gaming stuff done. I did more series stuff, Mario Galaxy, Air Riders. Finally got back to Ska Pilgrim EX and Astral Chain. I have it abbreviated. It's just AC in my script. And I almost read that as Animal Crossing. Anyway, but there was a notable lack of Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. And I'll get to that in a little bit. Also a notable lack of Crash of the Titans, but that's for a completely different reason. But also, like I said, had a lot of IRL stuff because the tournament plus vacation plus sick combo kind of like knocked my ass out. The whole world this like midway through the month went combo breaker, and then I died. But we're still here, so we're still cooking. The streak has yet to be broken. So, I mean, honestly, considering the whole me being sick thing right after vacation, right after the dynamic duo dash, I am shocked I got as much done as I did. Like, genuinely. It's insane. So, where are we looking for the future? Honestly, I'm gonna guess right off the bat. I looked at what I've done with, like, this series stuff, and it's like, majority of the reason that it took so long to get back to, like, Mario Galaxy, and why I still haven't gotten back to Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, is just because I wanted to have the series stuff kind of, like, interspersed. So I wanted to have, like, okay, here's a little bit of Astral Train, here's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and, kind of, like, if people are here for this thing, then they can have this thing, at a regular kind of pace. But it made it to where I would sit down to record it, get like 30 minutes in, and be like, alright, cool, that's my play session. And I just, when it came down to playing again, it's like, it's been too long, Like, do I really want to? So, I think what I might end up doing is just going back to the way it used to be, and just recording what I felt like when I felt like. Like, you know what, I could really do for some more Mario Galaxy today, or I haven't done much Return to Dreamland Deluxe in a while, but kind of got a hankering to play Astral Chain, so, I don't know if I'll just do that and just upload whatever I want whenever I want, because that's more fun for me, and I feel like if I'm having fun, then you guys are having fun, Like, I want that to seep into the whole production process. But if I have to, like, sit down and be like, oh, well, I haven't done that in a while, I might as well, but I'm not in the mood to do it, I reach the same problem that I had when I was streaming all those years ago. With that, the one time I did Knuckles and Knuckles playthrough of Sonic Mania years and years ago, and it was like, dang, I'm just not in a good mood. I don't want to do this right now, and I could feel it. And I don't want to feel like I don't want to do something and I'm pushing myself to do it anyway, So, I kind of feel like I should just record what I want when I want and have fun with it. So, might just say fuck it to the consistency of the series and just do my own thing. Like I said, I want to have fun with it, because if I'm having fun with it, you guys are having fun with it. Like, that energy will... You know, you'll feel it too. I can guarantee it. On the subject of series, I got struck with a very different urge for music. Earlier this month, I ended up uploading something that I'd already recorded, like, a long time ago, by the way. I just, like, didn't bother to put it up because I wasn't entirely happy with it, but the more I listened to it just recently, the more I'm like, okay, that's too funny. I need to upload that. It was the Red Like Bricks. I listened to that back, and I'm like, okay, that's really funny. I do need to upload that. And I, like, hand-drew the thumbnail for it using the actual album art as a reference image. And I thought that I had drawn it crappily enough to where it'd be like, yeah, this is a parody. No, I apparently did such a good job. Like, I didn't trace over it or anything. I literally just had the album art open in, like, a different window. And then I was, like, I had paint.net open here and the album image here. And it's like, all right, okay, do that. And, like, I freehanded it. And it's like, I think I did too good a job because it ended up being so high quality that Tacy's mom actually just thought that it was an official upload for Ruby and didn't even see that my icon was down there. Just like, oh, I don't know who that is. So apparently I just did too good a job, which I think is really funny. But what I think I might do again is, you know those videos, the music videos where I would, like, sing a song faster just because I can? I think what I might start doing is not just faster, but pitched up, like a Nightcore kind of thing. But instead of just me singing it and then pitch it up and speed it up, I think what might be more fun, and the reason, like, when I recorded all those, but Hoji sings it faster, I'm not, like, singing it and then speeding up my vocals. I'm speeding up the song and singing it at that speed. Again, just because I can, and I think it's really, really, really fun to do that. But I think I've been able to hit, like, a Nightcore-ish voice recently. Like, I was singing Bite Me from Murder Drones, and it's like, I won't fall down, you need me. We don't follow crowds, we mold them new. And it's like, oh, you know what? I might actually be able to hit that. So, what I might start doing is just singing me doing Nightcore. I think that might be fun. So, you know, maybe expect that at some point. And I've been saying this since, like, January, but I've got two, like, kind of... I guess they're not... They'd be longer videos and, like, longer projects, but I kind of just have them on the back burner because, like, it'd be cool to put them out, and I don't want to spoil them. Like, I've had these two videos kind of just, like, or these two projects kind of just vaguely talked about in the month of reviews since January, and it's like, I want to do them. I just haven't really found the drive to, and like I said, I want to be able to have fun with what I'm doing. One of them might happen a lot sooner, simply because, like, I've noticed whenever I end up, like, doing a thing for my channel, the universe kind of just goes like, you know what? Why don't we, like, manifest something for you? Because, like, when I started doing Return to Dreamland on my channel, Return to Dreamland Deluxe then got announced. And it's like, okay, cool. And that's happened a few times. I can't think of any others off the top of my head. But, like, I would do something and then the world would be like, here you go. It wasn't for a video, but at one point back when I did Scratch games, I made, like, a Sonic, or I ended up taking a Sonic engine and, like, adding a shit ton of stuff to it and kind of making it my own thing and adding new characters and stuff. And I'm like, hey, what if I added Mighty and Ray from Sega Sonic the Hedgehog? So I added them, and then I shit you not, like, 2 months later, Sonic Mania Plus got announced and added Mighty and Ray. And I'm like, oh, okay, where's my royalty, Sega? I came up with this idea first. Chop, chop. And I've had the idea of one of these 2 videos, and then all of a sudden, the world's like, what if I just like manifest motivation for you? And it's like, oh, okay, cool, you know. So, one of them might be happening sooner rather than later, but I really do think they'd be cool. I've been rambling about these 2 surprise projects, vague mystery projects for longer than I should. If they happen, they happen. But they're not the most important thing. So, I guess TLDR, this month has been really packed, but really strange. Simply because, like I said, I felt like the pacing was off. And it shows. Like, first half of the month is a lot of gaming videos. And then mid part of the month is just lots of IRL stuff leading, I think like the 25th was the first time I ended up putting a gaming video out again, so it's only been like 1 week. And we're already ruining it by doing another IRL video. I'm so sorry. That month on review has to... You know what? Next month on review, I'm doing in a video game. But, like I said, I felt like it was just a really weird month. But it was because I packed it to the brim with stuff. Like the whole vacation... getting sick, that was totally planned, by the way. The Dynamic Duo Dash, God, I loved that tournament. It was so fun. It was so good. I literally could not have picked a better way to spend my birthday. It was fantastic. And you know what? I might just make it an annual thing. Because I said during the event that if I ever wanted to do it again, I wanted to do it bigger and better. Like, the end goal is to have it be an in-person event. I feel like that would be awesome. But, like I said, there were also a lot of ideas that I kind of just had to scrap. Because it's like, I don't have time to plan for that. And I know I don't have time to plan for that. So, like, scope creep be damned. I'm not even going to try. But next year, that already means I have stuff that I can implement if I decide to do it next year. That means I already have, like, stuff that I can add, you know? So, I feel like I can just keep making it, even if I don't do like an in-person event, or even if it doesn't feel like it's getting bigger and better, honestly, there's nothing wrong with just doing it again. It was really, really fun for apparently everyone involved, myself included. So, I guess I might do it again next year, who knows. Hopefully I'll find something fun to do next year. And it might be a Dynamic Duo Dash. We'll see. But, like I said, really weird month, really packed month, and honestly, I wouldn't have changed it for the world. It was one of the best months I've ever had in my life, and that's saying something. So, that said, sorry for talking your ear off. It's gotta happen, what, 7 more times this year? Maybe 8 if I decide to do a whole year in review, who knows. But the streak continues. We're not done yet, and we're not stopping. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, I will see you later in a while at a crocodile. Bye!